Um, discredited. Discredited. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, but you are. I was just trying to sound it's good.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to face the east and give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out here teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Vayashidabadat, the house of David. This is Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right, you are the true children of Israel, the children of the Bible, and whose salvation belongeth unto. All right, and only 1/3 of the nation of Israel is going to receive this testimony and this message. Okay, 2/3 of our own people, hey, will perish, will die, will be canceled, will be deleted. All right, by a pestilence, by the sword, by the destruction. All right, that is going to befall this place on the shores of AKA Babylon, AKA Sodom and Gomorrah, AKA Rome 2.0, AKA Egypt. All right, America. All right, because this place, hey, it's continued to show an atrocity unto the Most High and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, who you ignorantly call God or Jehovah. His name is Yahweh. All right, Hashem in the name Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right, His name is Yahweh Shai, which means He is salvation. He delivers. All right. So, hey, we pray in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, Hashem Hakwadash, Holy Spirit or Spirit Holy. All right, and salvation only belongs unto you, Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. Salvation belongeth unto no other nation. All right, so when you read the scriptures, you have to read it with understanding. All right, and as you start to understand, in which those who only will understand are the Israelites. All right, but when you read with this understanding, you come to find out that the Most High, hey, only has His only chosen people in the New Testament and in the Old Testament. It has always been about the nation of Israel. All right, and everything that is befallen this place, we're at the end of an age. We're at the end of this kingdom. All right, you other nations have had your rulership. You have had your time. But the Most High, hey, is taking this place down, brick by brick, piece by piece. All right, now that's why we're in wars and rumors of this. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into these scriptures.
Revelation 13 and 14. And He deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which He had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they shall make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live.
Right. Hey, the miracles that they were shown with AKA Babylon, AKA Rome 2.0, all right, is that miracles that they showed that what? That Fat Boy and Junior, all right, the bombs that they dropped on Hiroshima, all right, and Nagasaki.
He's big boy.
Big boy.
No. Maybe Fat Man.
Fat Man, something.
Big boy.
Hey, the the big one, all right, the one that decimated Japan. All right, made all these other countries in fear. All right, even though, hey, we know if you look through history, Russia did it shortly thereafter. All right, I think it was like a month or two after Russia dropped theirs. All right, hey, just to show that they have the technology as well. Right, and now they have surpassed and exceeded. Okay, right. Satan 1 and Satan 2.
Yeah, it was that Oppenheimer.
God.
You know, which everybody loved that movie so much.
Right. Exactly. Hey, but hey, that was the strength that was shown. That was the miracles and the fire from heaven, right? That they have never seen or witnessed before.
Yeah, it's like just to get those correct names, Fat Man and Little Boy.
Yeah, Fat Man and Little Boy. All right, I was along those lines.
But that little boy pack a big punch.
Right. All right. Yeah, so that was a miracle that was shown. It had never been done before. All right, and they couldn't believe, other countries couldn't believe that this place, America, would ever do something like that. Anybody who had the technology, all right, it was actually used. All right, so it stirred up fear in the people. All right, these other nations, hey, said, no,
Yeah, we want to be on your
That's
team.
right. We want to be on your team. We good right now. Everybody's cool. Keep everything cool. All right. And then that's when you see, hey, the golden age come in. All right. That's when you see all prosperity come in. All right. Because now they now have the fear in everybody.
Right.
All right.
And that Yahweh Shemel Shai, let the world keep its peace, during that time period. That fear that Babylon the Great put in, the minds of these other nations, kept the peace,
Right.
right? But now, other nations got, these weapons of mass destruction as well. They're able to get up on that same level as America almost, or in a way to compete with them. All right, and actually, now these other nations have far superior, weaponry.
Right.
But
Surpass.
yeah, but now, there's so much conflict going on. Back then they didn't want that nuclear war because, they were afraid that, hey, this whole world would be destroyed. But everybody's so fed up with Babylon the Great's bullshit, all right, that they don't give no fuck no more.
Right.
So they really amping up to, okay, if push comes to shove, we about to burn this bitch up.
Right.
We gonna burn the whole world up. Fuck what it costs.
Right. Because this is in their eyes, it's that what they call it, assured destruction.
Right.
All right. Your side don't make it, my side don't make it. All right. And hey, and the technology that we got, hey, we know we'll have to be under the underground for a couple of years or whatnot. 50, 60 years, two, 3 generations, but then we'll start to surface up to the top slowly. All right. This is this devil's pride talking. Right. This devil, hey, thinks that he's going to continue to have his power. All right, that's why you always see in these devils in their great comeback movies. All right, what do they always have? They always say, "Oh, rise as a phoenix from the ashes." All right, hey, that phoenix is laying down. That phoenix will not come back. Okay,
Right.
hey, you were not the phoenix. Okay, it's the Israelites who are the phoenix. Right, rising from the ashes. All right.
Yeah, the shadow of death.
Yeah.
The valley of the shadow of death.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that was just you basically saying second is 6 and 9.
Yep.
The end of the world is Esau, and the beginning of the father of Jacob.
Right.
That's that rising phoenix. It's Jacob.
Right, because Jacob's in a dead state right now. 2/3 of the nation of Israel are dead in their mind. All right, they're dead and oblivious to what's going on in this world. All right, they look at everything like everything is gonna be okay, everything's gonna be all right. All right, but here it is. Hey, these are the devils. These devils out here prepared. All right, they're prepping on you and telling you, no, it's all right. Go ahead and watch the Super Bowl. Continue with your hip hop. All right? Everything's all good. All right? Oh, we only need to worry about the borders. We're going to use you first. You're that first line of defense. All right? Know that this devil, hey, is going to issue that big controversy where your sons and daughters are going to get shipped off. That's going to be a controversy within your heart. All right? But it's going to happen nevertheless. All right? But you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. If you have the ears to hear and the eyes to see, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and you are a part of the elect, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to deliver you from all this trouble.
You seen the Apostle did a lesson. Apostle Tar did a lesson where they're recruiting these these immigrants.
Yeah.
What they said, the numbers are low.
Right.
Yeah.
And
all the ranks, from the Army, the Navy, the Marines, Air Force, it don't matter. We're low in numbers. Well, America's low in numbers.
right. And why do you think that Biden wanted to make sure that it was open? All right, he wanted to make sure those borders were wide open because guess what? This is going to be a fast pass to citizenship.
Yeah.
All right, for those who are of immigrant descent. All right, hey, it doesn't matter if you've been in the country 40 years. All right, it doesn't matter if you've been in the country 4 days.
So if you serve America, you get citizenship right there.
Right.
There. So even if they don't take you, say you 2/3, they already setting you up.
Right.
They can't even speak your language that good anyway.
They're setting you up ultimately to fulfill the numbers, and after they fulfill the numbers, what else are they going to do?
Rat show houses.
All right, they're going to make sure if you want to feed your family, hey, you got to be a part of this system. All right, they're shipping out with the old and in with the new. All right, that's why you have these good old boys stirred up. All right, because the country that they fought for, the country that they live, breathe, eat, shit, sleep. All right, that they've given everything for, and their generations that they have here, all right, are being wiped out. All right, they're just being wiped away. They said we're taking your substance and everything. All right.
What up?
Just like it. Let me know. So if a brother could let me know if if when my phone turned off, if the feed cut, but it says it's still going. I don't know. Maybe I just gotta click it because they ain't did that before except when you said it. I know, but during that time it cut off. But
Hey, but Yahweh Shimei Shai, is making all this manifested. Why? Because Yahweh Shimei Shai is getting weary of holding his peace. All right? He's getting weary of holding his peace for the two thirds of the nation of Israel. All right? As well as these other nations and what these other nations are doing unto his people, his name, his land. All right? What belongs unto him. Okay.
Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be put to sleep.
Right. Hey, and everything that you're seeing right now, hey, you have Elon Musk with his Neuralink. You have Walmart.
Yep.
All right. You have Blocks. Yeah. Them. All right. You have the what is it? Digital tattoo. All right. What is that? Virgin. God Virgin.
Richard Branson.
Right. Hey, you got all these systems and all these billionaires, investing in this. Jeff Bezos. You got all these billionaires investing in this infrastructure. All right. Hey, where you will not be able to buy, sell, or trade unless you partake of this technocracy. All right. Of this digital hierarchy. Okay. Hey, and leading to that, the Neuralink still needs a receiver. Okay, it still needs the Neuralink is the antenna. All right, and that grain of rice is the receiver.
hey, this is from CNBC. This was on January 4th this year. It says Biden administration announces 162 million to expand computer CHIP factories in Colorado and Oregon.
Right.
You know?
So what is it? Hey, why is it such a dire restraint to have these factories? Why is it such a dire restraint, to make sure that Taiwan, all right, is under and protected by Biden and this rule, all right? This is the American hierarchy.
Yeah, that's the main. The reason why Taiwan is so wanted is because they're the biggest manufacturer in the whole world of these of that device.
Right.
All right, they got two. I believe it's two of the best. And most efficient production in the CHIPs.
Right.
That's what's going to start up that war. Between the conflict between China and the U.S.
Right, because there's nothing else for this devil but slugging. Hey, but to try to perform his ultimate plan. All right, this devil is itching and waiting.
Yeah, that's why you had Christopher Wray, the FBI, I believe the FBI or CIA head director. He came out and saying, earlier this year he was talking about the blinking red lights. Now he's talking about that China, is planning an attack.
Right.
And they got, I went into the article on CNN and they had pretty much you know, they're looking for power grid shutdowns, you know, which they already have, you know, the Chinese hackers set up.
Right.
All right.
And don't forget, hey,
And sleeper cells, you know.
Russia do too. All right. And they have shown themselves, what is it? Essentially, you can look at it as America has gotten lax. They got comfortable with their position. All right. With all their military spending, all right, the pride got lifted up.
Yeah.
All right. They didn't advance their weaponry.
Yeah, the cyber war about to get real.
Right.
You know, it's gonna be cyber before, you know,
Boots on the ground.
That's why you're hearing them saying that they want in America to get one of those domes, all right, for that protection.
The Iron Dome.
yeah. That ain't gonna
That ain't gonna help.
Ain't no interceptors.
Oh, you got it.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their forehead.
Right. To receive a charagma, all right, that stake, hey, in their right hand, all right, or their foreheads. All right. And as you do the research, if you do the research, you come to find out, hey, the right hand, why the right hand? Because it's one of the most energy conductive places on your body. All right. And then the forehead, hey, your mind. That's where your spirit lies. All right. Where is Neuralink? Where is Neuralink placed? Hey, isn't it behind your forehead? All right.
Yeah. So to connect to all the, you know, to your spine,
right?
All the
central processing programming for your body. All right, your natural computer. This devil wants to take over. All right, this devil wants to. Hey, he wants to hijack you. He wants to put in his artificial computer with the natural God-given computer that he has given. All right.
And that's why, you know, I brought it out in the lesson I did earlier this week. They had you know, because that word forehead, you know, goes back to metapon, all right, the space between the eyes, and that's, you know, when for the people that have the C-hip, you know, or that get Neuralink, you know, and that's what was big in the news this week too, was that Elon Musk, all right, he hijacked his first human being.
First human trials went out.
Right. So you know, so that was big news because hey, we're gonna start hearing things from there. But you know, all this is gonna be linked into that central banking digital currency. All right. No matter if Trump gets in office and rallies up, you know, his side. All right. But you know, that space between the forehead, you know, they're gonna have that C-hip in there, you know, and to get access, they're gonna go right between the eyes to get that frequency. That to get, instead of getting, you know, as one of the, I believe the elder brother Bakar brought out, you know, instead of bowing down to the little machine, you know, they just gonna have a little scanner, you know, and put it to your head. And then what that made me think about was the temperature thing during C19. So they had everybody in a line, like, you know, getting the temperature took. But it's gonna be the same looking kind of gun, all right. But it's gonna be a C-hip reader.
Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey, is doing this and making it manifest because why? This is the pride of this devil. This devil wants you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Simeon Indians, as well as you speckled birds, whose father's line, wants to put you in subjection and wants to make you proper. All right? Hey, we know this devil don't care about his own people, but hey, this devil figures, you know what? It doesn't matter. The father's line, you know, I'll bring them all back anyway. All right? Because this devil, hey, knows about reincarnation. This devil understands the genome, all right, and genealogy, all right. So in his wicked, demented mind, all right, hey, he said he's going to bring back all his generation of his people after he gets rid of all of Israel.
That's him thinking he's getting his birthright.
Right.
Yeah, I got it back.
Right.
I'm a rich man.
You got to pray again.
Yeah, I gotta pray. Yeah, this is a Psalm. This is Psalm 33 and 10. It says, Yahweh bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect.
Right. Yahweh brings the counsel of the heathen to naught. Right? Hey, which is to what? All right? Hey, not to be performed.
Yeah.
Okay? Hey, as soon as the devil, this devil and this beast system believes that, hey, you know what? We got it. We got it. Everything's in place. Hey, we almost got the last person. All right, we got the first group, and we're getting into the middle group. Yahweh Shemi Shai, hey, what is he gonna do? Yahweh's gonna tell Yahweh Shai, say, go get my people. All right, go get my elect. All right,
Yeah.
and then hey, upon the earth, wreak havoc. Let it wreak. All right, it is right. All right, put that crushing, the sickle in and reap. All right, and the sickle is what you see the so-called Grim Reaper, hey, carrying. All right. Yahweh Shai. All right, it's not a black robe with a skeleton man in it. All right, not Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. All right.
The Hebrew word for device is H4284 Mahashabah, and it's the last definition is invention. All right, the Strong's in the Strong's says a contrivance, a texture machine, abstractly intention, plan, whether good, whether bad, a plot or good, advice, cunning work, curious work, imagination, invented, means, purpose, or thought.
Right. Hey, and this is that devil's cunning work. All right. He wants to train and take over your purpose to control your thoughts.
Yeah, this is why he think he on God level.
All right. Hey, because Yahweh Shemi Shai essentially gave him this. All right. He gave him this little technology.
You think he in God mode.
All right.
It's like the Lord.
Remember that.
What happened to the processing plant for Tyson? What happened to the other processing plant? Farmer John's or something? All right.
Yeah, and then during C19, that's when everybody was on LD, that's when all those plants were going up,
Right.
and being burnt down. Same with all these 5G, towers,
Right.
That's when they were setting up their infrastructure because they had people off the street, so they come back and that must have always been there.
Right.
Maybe y'all just didn't notice this fake ass tree.
Hey, but that's why this devil is working mischief. All right. He is the deceiver. Okay. Right. This devil has continued. You had what is it? 10 or 100,000 cattle. All right, they fell ill. All right, that time, and all that cattle, hey, was what? Hey, paying all these farmers and everything, hey, for their livestock, saying that they can't give it away.
Yeah,
All right,
well,
can't sell it.
that was for produce and, because they made a, shit saying that it was on the produce.
Right.
It was dragon fruit got it. I know that was all the dragon fruit got it.
Right.
All right, and then not to I don't know if it was fake news or what, but a lot of those recalls have been said that really everything that gets taken back to the store is going into those bunkers.
Right.
So they'll call a recall on something, get everybody to stop buying it or take it back, but then really they just probably just buy it bulk.
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna need this.
Right. I'm gonna need this for the peasant workers. I need this for the peasant workers that are working for me
Yeah,
underground.
they're gonna be worried about themselves first and foremost.
No, because they got their they got cities right there. Hey, they got trust and believe that he got cattle underground with the lights, the proper lighting, the whole green, got a whole green pasture. Right?
Yeah, because this devil, if he's thinking about blocking out the sun, he already figured out a way to, survive. It's just all GMO.
Right.
Exactly. It's all
He's
you had those
real stock and taking it.
Right. He's taking the best of the best.
Yeah.
All right, and keeping it for himself. That's why the scriptures say, hey, he's him that ordered. All right. He hoards and wants everything to himself.
But it's a beautiful thing because he's storing it up for the elect.
All right.
Take it out.
Hey, Yahweh should be trying to find this earth.
Yeah.
all the gold and valuables. That meat and everything that ain't gonna be valuable.
Yeah, it ain't valuable to us, but it's valuable in this day and time to them. Right? It's valuable to those who are out here who will be roaming around in the streets.
Right, because that's a form of a commodity. That's a trading good. But hey, right. Oh, baby demon. Yeah. You're so cute. Well, yeah.
You got us.
You good? Are you talking about that demon?
I'll talk about both of them. Honestly.
The tweaker demon.
Yeah.
Meat mugging Ethiopian.
Yeah, It's Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, said Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, thou power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor even thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right, and this famine is coming. All right, this famine is fast approaching. Look what they're doing. Hey, look what these devils are doing on these sites. All right, hey, everything's slowing down. Your Netflix getting a little bit slower. All right, hey, your internet changing information. All right, your Wikipedia information's gone. All right, hey, it is Yahweh Shemi Yahushai who's manifesting this thing. Hey, to make sure that everything's going exactly to his plan. Right?
Psalms 74 and 9. We see not our signs. There is no more any prophet, neither is there among us any that knoweth how long.
Right. Hey, nobody knows how long. All right, but hey, Yahweh Shemi Yahushua said, watch. All right? Watch. He gave us the signs and what to look out for. Not only wars and rumors of wars, hey, unrighteous decrees, all right, that these devils have been setting up. Here it is. They have been shredding the Constitution little by little by little by little, amending the Constitution. As the amendments went in, hey, when those amendments went in that were supposed to be for your benefit, they went ahead and raced and put more mischief. All right? But gave you just enough so you believe that you have the freedom.
The elder Adama, from Boston, he did a lesson and resurfaced that lady. I believe it was in it was like a United Nations meeting where she was, pretty much this is from 2021, where she was saying that, pretty much that they have to, she's talking about the CBDC setup, which goes hand in hand with the NWO, but this that their laws they have to make a digital constitution to put that forth. So they gonna get rid of all that shit.
Yeah. Right. Hey, that's why he devises mischief by law.
Find that real quick.
All right. Devises that mischief by law. All right, because then, hey, your document has to be done away with. All right, your document still holds true. All right, to an extent. But here it is, hey, generation after generation, for more freedom and for the more oppression that you have caused in the division that this devil has caused. All right, hey, this devil, he is in a divided house. All right, and hey, we know what the scripture says about a divided house and a double-minded man. A house can't stand, and a double-minded man is not worth anything. All right, roughly paraphrase. All right, trying to let the brother get the article. You know,
I'm about to play the video.
God.
On the farm.
You get a double-minded man.
Check it out. What underpins a world order is always the financial system. I was very privileged. My father was an advisor to Nixon when they came off the gold standard in '71, and so I was brought up with a kind of inside view of how very important the financial structure is to absolutely everything else. And what we're seeing in the world today, I think, is we're on the brink of a dramatic change where we are about to, and I'll say this boldly, we're about to abandon the traditional system of money and accounting and introduce a new one. And the new one, the new accounting, is what we call blockchain. It means digital. It means having a almost perfect record of every single transaction that happens in the economy, which will give us far greater clarity over what's going on. It also raises huge dangers in terms of the balance of power between states and citizens. In my opinion, we're going to need a digital constitution of human rights if we're going to have digital money. But also, this new money will.
Right. Hey, and that said it plain and clear.
Digital constitution, for this new money, or which this money ain't worth shit, as we're coming to find out anyways. But which, if you had any knowledge about, this paperback money, it ain't shit.
Right.
All right, it's fool's gold. Really, it's fiat currency. The dollar bill is weak as shit. All right, has no backing. All right, that's why this inflation is on the rise.
Right. Hey, pretty soon you're gonna see when your gas is $14 a gallon, then you'll understand. All right. Hey, you're complaining about $5 eggs and $7 milk. All right. That ain't gonna be nothing. That's just Hawaii prices. All right. So when your gas jumps up overnight, like $14, all right, $7.50, $8.75. Hey, you gonna lose your shit.
Right, and what that white lady say? She said, "I boldly say this, pride of the devil."
Right.
She boldly saying it because she already knows that it's gonna happen.
Right. And
right.
How can you have a digital constitution when you're no longer a citizen or a human? All right. That's where transhumanism comes in. All right. Hey, look it up.
Yeah, these robots gonna have more rights than you.
Citizenship because they were born here. All right. This is the only land that I've known. All right. Giving it up. Yeah.
James 1 and 8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Right, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. All right, so he's not beneficial. All right, this man knows nothing. This whole system that he has set up, hey, has been a double-minded man. All right, here it is. He's made this country great off the back of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right,
They're actually in trouble for that. You know what I mean? Just like how, other countries are going against other countries about the genocide that's been going on. And definitely saying that America's in trouble for what they did to the so-called blacks and the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
right. Hey, we know and we understand. Hey, through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it was us who went off, and it was an ass whooping for us. That you other nations are over us. All right, but hey, the ass whooping is almost done. Okay, those who lead into captivity shall go into captivity. You got it.
Yeah, those
Revelations 13, starting at 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
If you have an ear, listen up.
It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And that's exactly what these devils are afraid of. All right? They're afraid of everything that has happened aforetime. Generations past. Okay? Generations past that what happened? You put the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian underfoot. All right? You took away their lands, you took away their inheritance, you took away their rights. All right, you took away their sovereignty from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You have continued to make them go astray. All right, you have put atrocities and abomination in food, clothes, all right, to keep that frequency and that vibration down. You took our heritage away from us. All right, and you are seeing the effects. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Big time.
he has a nation to serve him.
He gave you a time to discipline us. You went overboard.
that bird.
That's
God.
That's right.
Hey, that's what all these other nations are afraid of.
Sound like that's what he said.
All right, that's what these nations are afraid of, and that's what Esau Edom is afraid of. Esau is afraid. Hey, where's that? It was one video where the white lady, she said, you know what so-called white men are afraid of? They're afraid that you might do the same thing to them as they have done to you.
Right. Well, and that's the double-mindedness, because, all right, that's also goes into that in the Gospels. The nation divided can't stand.
God.
Because half of them is scared and understand that they got some shit coming to them, and then the other half is so prideful that they think that they're gonna withstand it all. Just like you had that dude come out, in the videos that have been coming out.
Yeah.
I know y'all saw the video. Had the fucked up grill with the beard. The Edomite dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Just talking shit.
Talking shit.
Spewing pride out of his mouth.
Hey, we know and understand everything. Hey, and you know what? Matter of fact, you should be afraid. All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua tells you to fear. All right?
Yeah.
All right? Fear.
What they call him? What do they even call him? Al-Ashadia.
All right?
I got
That's I mean, demon-like powers. Like, why would that's something you should fear, but they don't. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna have to show you better than he can tell you, which he told you, and he's gonna show you.
I got a free. This is Deuteronomy 30:7. It says, "And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee."
Right. And what are all the curses? All right? Your family's being broken up. All right? Is that not a curse to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, as well as you speckled birds, not having a father in the home, all right, having your mother in the street being a harlot, laying with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, all right, not only for her pleasure, but to make the rent, okay? Is it not a curse to not have substance to stand up as a man, all right, be able to take care of your family, be there for your children?
Yeah, just have the basic necessities
Right,
of
the
life.
basic necessities of life.
Well, and have ownership.
Right,
You know, you
owning
can't
land.
own nothing.
How is it that you continue to make 4 times as much as Jake when Jake has made everything? All right, everything that is patent has been taken from a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or Seminole Indian, or a speckled bird.
Right, that's
All right,
that mischief framed by law. You know, they use their laws to get an upper hand on Jake.
right,
Know?
because what it was in Jack
You don't
Daniels,
have the patent.
right? A slave couldn't own a patent. All right.
But,
He was already my property, so how could he own anything?
So everything they do it belongs to me. It's mine.
All right? It's no different. It's no different.
You can see that now in today's times with the immigrants.
Hey, what is your Cotton Swab? All right, Cotton Swab said, "Hey, you will own nothing and be happy."
Yeah.
All right?
Right.
That's why you don't have your allodial titles.
And now these celebrities getting taken over by AI.
Right.
You know, these musicians and everything.
Right,
AI
because they own the
making-
image.
AI making bangers. You know, they're making it harder. You know, rap songs and whatever. You know, they showed you that they could do that.
Right.
So they're gonna be on the movies, everything.
Yeah, we don't need.
We're gonna be watching, you know, AI movies if the world will allow. If Yahweh Shah would let this world continue.
Hey, what is that about? Like that Black Mirror episode? They did that? Hey, but it's not
I'm
only.
talking about the one with Selma Hayek.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where she was she just licensed her image out,
Right.
and then she wasn't even doing the acting. It was just all AI.
Hey, what do you think that is? Slaki, what do you think that is with your iPhones and stuff? All right, when you do your little face emoji
Recognition. That's why they
recognition
had
thing.
Taylor Swift. You know, got leaked news, but it was AI generated news. You know, because she probably done sent some pics to you know, one of her boyfriends, and now they just, well, she probably looked like this because they can go back in everything that they, you know, the everything that you do is in the air. You know,
Right.
it's on the internet. Nothing gets truly erased. They have ways to block you from accessing it, but AI can, you know, having a knowledge of everything,
Crack that code.
it doesn't see everything. It uses every input. So, okay, Taylor Swift looks like this. They match 5 different chicks that look like her, had the same body type. Boom, see everything. But that's why they want to link you into the cloud, because then you just another number.
Right.
You know, everything's about putting you on another number, going back into the with the mark. You know, Saki, but you know the MOTB. All right, the number of the beast was 666, and that goes into the QR code. Well,
Right.
300, 3 scores and 6. And that goes into the QR code. Next time I'm chilling, like, bro, you need to stop walking back and forth like that.
Like, stop walking behind me. Yeah. Go a little bit wider. Okay. I got you. I'll tell him next time. You ain't gonna
No, I didn't even see him that time.
I was watching the whole fucking time.
But yeah, so you know, I got this script right now. I just got it. This is Jeremiah 10:16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
Right. Hey, the former of all things. All right. Anything that is made to prosperity, hey, it's done by Jake. All right. Anything that is to be marveled at, anything that is to be magnified and glorified, is done by Jake. So-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian.
It says Yahweh of hosts is his name.
Right. Yahweh of hosts is his name. All right. Hey, whether you're a speckled bird who looks like the other nations, all right, but if your father's line goes back to a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or Seminole Indian, you belong unto the nation of Israel. Right?
He mad. He don't know where he gonna play soccer.
Right.
He don't know what the fuck they playing.
Come up here and check out park.
Right. We don't know what the fuck they playing. Because that ain't on lacrosse. That's It's a paddle board.
Yeah, this is some overseas.
I don't know what the fuck sport. It's multifaceted sport. Do what you want.
Right.
Hey,
You wanna play
it's an Alex DeCrawley sport. All right,
do as thou wilt.
do as thou wilt. Hey, because that's this devil's life motto. All right, Anton debate. Anton debate. And Alex DeCrawley. Do as thou wilt. All right. Continue in that thing, hey, that made you prosperous. All right, pride. And that's exactly what this devil has a lot of. Pride. All right, you got it.
This is Amos 8 and 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and shall not find it.
Right, hey, because when this word is shut off, when you no longer have the prophets, hey, on your YouTube, on your Rumbles, on your TikToks, all right, and then you after that you no longer have them on the streets. Hey, you're gonna be searching for this word.
Yeah, when this devil started attacking brothers, finding them for videos and everything like they, for speech.
Oh,
All right, brothers, hey, we go and did one lesson.
right. Hey, that's gonna help further the famine of the word. All right.
Negative.
And then, hey, then you might find them out on the highway. You might find out. I don't want to rap shall we be those men. You might find us out on the highways and byways just for a little longer.
Yeah, you sit down. You
All
can
right.
sit down, come out, minus $10,000.
Right. Hey,
And that's why they brought up that T-Mobile shit. I think that was a fluke, but it was just to see how people would react.
right.
It wasn't going to be taking effect right now.
There's something showing you that this is going to happen.
Yeah.
To see how people react to it.
And everybody, you don't
Right.
get down when you get down.
People going act too crazy right now. We don't want that to happen.
Right. It's that gradualism. All right. Through the gradualism, this devil has to offer you. What do they call it? No, not, it's like to see, temperature check. All right, see what the temperature is of the people. All right, it's a little too hot right now. We can't do that because if we do that, we're not going to be able to control because everything's not in place.
Yeah, that chaos is going to be
right.
out. They use that as the
measuring stick.
The order of chaos. They want chaos that they have the ability. They only want chaos to happen when they have the ability to control it.
God.
So if it's going to be too chaotic, which the Lord is going to bring this place to be, complete chaos, but they want it to where they have that plan set up in place. So when something unruly happen or something wild happen, whether it be a mass earthquake, pocket nuke, whatever it be, they cause that, and now you running right into the devil, right into his hand.
Them to go down to Egypt for help.
Right? Yeah, you gonna fall into the trap. You the rat. Yes, snatched up by that cheese. Going for the cheese that's right there instead of eating around it.
Right.
Hey,
going to scavenger home for the easy.
The rat that eat around the trap because we see it. All right, these other rats, these two curs, they don't see shit. They just in a dumbass state of mind.
Hey, drop bones in the valley, right?
You see Jake walking around like leaving his car door open, kids in the car, go in, pay for the gas, walk back out, pass off his ass. Like shit, I gotta deal with these kids with this shit. Nigga, motherfucking Hector almost came and snatched up your kids.
Right.
Drove off in your whip with no gas. Ting ting. And Allah Akbar almost got your kid.
Psalms 19 and 1. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork.
Right. heavens declare the handiwork of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, the handiwork, is through what? All right, through this, a worldwide web. Okay, it is being shown, so you can receive the truth, so you can receive the message, the testimony that is given. All right, starting from Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rama, Apostle Rakam. All right, then all the other elders and all the way to the newest brother teaching the 100% truth. All right, coming out of GMS. All right, because that is where the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua came out of and stands. All right, the prophets in the nation of Israel. All right, and the hierarchy of Israel is Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rama, Apostle Rakam. All right, and men that are teaching the 100% truth, Salaki. All right, you have a bunch of camps out here. All right, that are give you false doctrine. They don't give you the whole truth.
False. This is false.
Antichrist.
They don't come in the prophecy of Yahweh Hashem.
Right. They come as many antichrists. All right.
False prophets.
You got it. God. Psalm 19:2. Day unto day, utter speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
Right. Day unto day, night unto night, utter speech and knowledge. All right. Because brothers, they sacrifice everything. All right. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and to bring you this word. Sacrifice time, sacrifice energy. All right, and it's our good pleasure for the will and for the opportunity to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in truth and sincerity. All right, so it is given unto us. We have a job to do that we perform the job to the best of our ability. All right, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has a job for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, and Central Indian, as well as you speckled birds. Israelite men. All right, if you believe yourself to be a prophet. All right, and this word stirs something up in you. It's for you to seek deeper, more in depth, and get into your scriptures. All right, look up the meaning of words. Look up the things of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua would have you to do. All right, and to have you to do, is out on these highways and byways. All right, proclaiming and preaching and teaching the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and being a spectacle unto men. All right, all these other nations and everybody around not being afraid to tell them what's going to befall them in the last days. All right, because everybody gets judgment. It's just that the blessings for the nation of Israel. All right,
We come in with our best fruits.
right.
It's like if we're able, we're going to bring you able.
All right.
That's the whole point of this thing. We come in to bring our best, being that best that I saw being that best sacrifice of lamb.
Right. We understand, the servant is not greater than the master. All right. And as our master, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, as Yahweh Shai was offered up for a lamb without blemish and sacrifice, all right, for the nation of Israel, all right, first and foremost for the elect, the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, all right, and then the multitude of the 1/3, all right, but as he was sacrificed for his nation, his people, all right, such as we have to put forth that same effort. All right, whether we have to be persecuted for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, all right, or make it through this coming famine, all right, this coming age and this coming time of where your kingdom and your queendom, I'm sorry, I said kingdom, where your queendom has fallen.
Everything has an aging part. Everything has an expiration date, which we know Yahweh Hashem Yahushua doesn't. But we know here in America has an expiration date.
Right.
There's life.
It's no different than when Rome fell.
Yeah.
All right. That's why everybody likens this place to Rome. That's why this whole system is set up after Rome. All right. From your Colosseums, your bread and circus. All right. This place is Rome 2.0. Okay. Rome fell. Rome devalued their money and their what is it?
Value.
What is it? The dowry.
The denarius.
Yeah, denarius, the water.
So what they were doing, they were breaking off pieces of. They started, breaking off pieces of the quarter or their coin, and so their coins would have like little chips or dents in them.
Yep.
And then they went from that to actually mixing them with different metals.
Right.
So they weren't like a pure silver, pure gold.
Making them
Same thing how, America had a
gold standard.
yeah, they were a gold standard, then they had a silver dollar. All right, now the dollar is just a note.
Yeah. And it's a mix of, the dollar is a mix of fabric, cotton, nylon, and a couple of other man-made stuff.
Right, but it is backed by nothing, which is actually
against the law.
It's against their own constitution. That nothing, because there's some in the law, the Apostle Ramallah going into it, and that paper must be coined.
Right.
So actually, it's unlawful in the United States to actually have money made like it is.
Right. But
that's a double-minded man.
Right. And but Americans have come to accept it. Right. And pushed it all throughout the world. Why? It was that fear. All right. It was that fear. All right. And it was that miracle that was seen in the heavens.
Right, and that's what they were doing with these other nations. Why everybody hates America? Well, partly because they were crooks.
Yeah.
They not undercut, but they pretty much played these other nations to take a part of their financial system and then drop everything on them.
Right.
So so they just stole it right underneath them by devaluing their currency.
No different than what China's place is doing. All right. China has set up many smaller nations, went and helped build their infrastructure, putting them into some bad loans.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then capitalized off of it. All right. Therefore, stripping away, such they're trying to do in Africa. Okay.
Yeah, well, they already switched over in Nigeria, right?
Yep. You got something? Continue on.
Psalms 19:3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Right. There's no speech or no language where this message is not pushed. It doesn't matter if it's in Cantonese. It doesn't matter if it's in Japanese. It doesn't matter if it's in sign language, Spanish. All right. Whatever language that you speak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has a prophet to give it to you.
Yeah.
All right? Has a prophet to make sure that you receive the interpretation of the scriptures correctly if you're of the elect. All right?
Yeah, no matter what nation you may look like.
Right. Because it doesn't matter. This thing doesn't go by your skin tone, your skin color. All right?
Because how you going to feel
where you live.
Like, all right, so that Edomite, who walked, he looked like an Edomite. We don't know.
God.
But he looked at the sign. What's a heathen nation? Look at the sign. He got the number one spot.
Right. He already knew.
Yeah, but he already knew because he ain't look at the other ones.
Right.
But say he was of the nation of Israel, just didn't know. Right?
Yep.
He just denied the word.
Right. Hey. And everybody, once again, everybody has a judgment. Everybody will appear before that judgment seat of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Fourth, their line has gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. And them that have set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of her chamber, coming out of his chamber, and rejoices to the strong man to run a race.
Because we're waiting on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We're waiting on Yahweh to send Yahushai back. All right, this line has went throughout all the earth. You don't even need a coaxial cable anymore. You don't even, you got fiber optics, you got Bluetooth, all right? You got satellites, all right? The what? Bounces these signals. So you receive this word, all right? And to understand that, the bridegroom is coming, all right? Yahushai is coming to what? To subdue the earth and to get back what is his. Yahushai is looking for his woman. All right, and his woman is the nation of Israel, starting with the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel. All right, because as a husband wants to do nothing more than to protect and provide, such as Yahweh Hashem Yahushua wants to do for his nation, and starting with his elect of his nation to protect and to provide. All right, he wants to provide us the protection and the comfort of what is his and what belongs unto him. All right, which is everything. All right, salvation belongeth unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. It is not for anybody else. All right?
This is 1 Corinthians 9, verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. And every man that strive for the majesty is mistress. Strive for masteress is temperate in all things.
Right, it's temperate in all things. All right, hey, strive to make sure that he can run the pace and keep up the pace for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to make it to the final end. And those who win are only 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Even 2/3 will fall in that race. They'll fall like a white woman in a scary movie. All right?
Always get caught. I got one.
Yeah, read that.
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible.
Right, they do it to obtain a corruptible crown. All right, so that corruptible crown is receiving the gifts and the trinkets of this world. All right, hey, as Ludacris having to cut his hair and his sideburns. All right, hey, why? So he can receive that gift. It's, so those actors who get in those dresses,
Yeah.
all right, receive that gift.
Right. These other camps, get they claim to fame,
God,
or they accolades, or things from selling out, teaching, wrong doctrine,
right? Hey,
false doctrine.
Their little rewards that they get.
right.
Yeah. They're big debates and
Beer and fringes, you know. Their parties and their strip club Passovers. All right, you get all your little desires and your little trinkets and your TV shows and so on and so forth. All right,
They want that now.
yeah, but you're profane. All right, you're defaming Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, and it's ultimately to your demise and your destruction.
Done.
Okay.
That was
Go to Romans 10.
Romans 10 and 11. For the scripture said, whosoever believeth on him shall not be ashamed.
Right, whosoever believeth on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and proclaim his name shall not be ashamed. All right, calling and crying out, hey, unto the nation of Israel, being a watchman. All right, so that blood, hey, is no longer on our hands. All right, whether you care to hear or forbear, you're going to receive this message. All right, you're going to receive it. It's going to be given, and you're going to receive it one way or another. Because to receive, hey, you either have to listen to it and accept it, or you listen to it and deny it. Walking past it is denied. Staying here to hearken unto it and changing your ways is like.
No difference between a Jew and a Greek. For the same Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua over all is rich unto all that call upon him.
Right, and as you go into history and you start learning, hey, about the Hellenistic period, all right, hey, in the Hellenization, where Israel was not allowed to call themselves Israel, were not allowed to call themselves Israelites, call themselves after their tribes of their fathers' lineage, had to call themselves Greeks, all right, had to call themselves, hey, whatever land that they were in, all right. They had to mix and mingle and be something that they're not. All right? That's why Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, hey, it doesn't matter what you look like. It matters where your bloodline is, where it comes from. All right? Who your father is, who his father is. All right? He never made it about your appearance. It's man who makes it about your appearance.
That's a
Right.
carnal, carnality. Because if that was the case, the Most High would have his prophets. We'd be Gucci down and gator boots,
So on and so
and the Gucci suits.
Have a Ferrari for
We'll be fly.
the congregation.
We will be in that. But that's what Yahweh Shai, said about John the Baptist. Did you go and think you came to or did John the Baptist say that you went to to the wilderness? Did you expect to see soft raiment?
Yeah.
The king's garment. The king's attire.
Right.
But Yahweh Shai said that he put he declared who was his mouthpiece.
God.
Jeremiah 15th chapter.
Yeah, as he did with Paul. All right. When others thought, hey, not this, hey, it can't be him. He put us to death for speaking and giving the testimony. Hey, what did Yahweh Shai say? Hey, he is mine. He is who I have chosen.
Right. This is the ambassador.
God, and what he will have to serve, and what he will have to suffer for the things that he has done. But nevertheless, he is a chosen vessel from me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there anything left to be said? No.
Right.
All right. You got it.
Isaiah 55:6. Seek Yahweh Shemi Shai while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Right. You have to seek Yahweh Shemi Shai while he may be found, and that's only for you, Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. You are the children of Israel. All right. The Bible specifically talks about a nation, and a nation receiving salvation. Not all nations will receive the salvation. Salvation doesn't belong to everybody. All right? And if it doesn't belong to you, guess what? You're in a terrible case. 2/3 of our own people are not going to receive them. They're going to burn here in an ICBM thermonuclear fire or pestilence and fall with the sword along with the rest of you.
Right. On this side.
On this side.
Right. Because 2/3 of Israel, they're gonna come back to the ones that are elect. Sorry, you just wanted to explain something. You got it.
All right? I got I thought you said you had it.
All right.
Go ahead, read that.
Reading Acts.
Oh, you got the break.
Yeah, this is Acts 9:15. It says, "But the Lord said unto him," this is Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, "Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me to bear my name before the Gentiles and kings and the children of Israel."
Right. Hey, Yahweh Shai said, "Go thy way." All right. He's a chosen vessel unto him. All right. It is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai who determines and who says, hey, of his nation, who's a prophet and to bear his name in front of kings and other nations. Right? We didn't come out here just because. All right. It was Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai who put the spirit in us to come out here and tell you the downfall of your queen. Right. To come out here and tell you that, hey, if you're not of the nation of Israel, salvation doesn't belong unto you. That you're about to have a terrible time. All right, we might be in a low state and look lowly now. All right, but hey, you're going into captivity. You're going into captivity. Your sons, your daughters, all right, hey, they will be born back into captivity. All right, just as the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian was in captivity. All right, why is it so fucking far-fetched? It's so far-fetched for you people to really think, oh, that's not going to happen. No, it's going to happen.
This is a life thing, and everyone knows there's a thing called karma. What goes around, come around. So whatever you ditch out is gonna come back.
Yeah, you reap what you sow. That's
Yeah,
what the scriptures call it.
Right.
Karma, that's that's just
That's what I'm
you know
trying to get
some
Right.
some bullshit. But
Hey, judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is just all the way through. All right?
Yeah.
You had your time to reign. You had your time, to lift up with that pride. Your forefather gave you what? He gave you the fatness of the earth. That's why you got the bigger bank accounts, all right? And that's why, what is that? You got the best of everything. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah,
Jacobs did that.
the earth is given into the hand of the wicked,
Huh.
and so you can identify with the wicked are a nation of people who's at the top right now.
Hey, whenever Jake, all right, tries to pull himself up by the
Who's in
bootstraps,
the upper class?
Yep.
The so-called white man's in the upper class.
he pulls himself up, tries to pull himself up by his bootstraps. What goes into play? He doesn't own the patent. All right. Hey, such as a couple of years ago, with that Jake made that machine where he was pulling water out the air.
Yeah, they did.
All right. Hey, not only did they break it, they end up killing it. All right.
Oh, you talking about Buffalo Bills? That's the Buffalo Bills. I call it.
Buffalo Bill was.
That's a football team, but I'm saying that was Buffalo.
Wasn't Buffalo Bill the dude that?
I think that was like a cowboy.
No, I thought that was somebody who was skinning like a serial killer. It's kind of like the dude from
Zodiac.
not Zodiac, Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, Hannibal. No, I was trying to say it was when you said that, I was trying to say it happened in Buffalo.
What was the dude that was skinning his people wearing their faces?
Oh, that's
Leatherface.
Yeah.
No, not Leatherface.
No, but I know what you're talking about. In Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
I thought his name was Buffalo something too.
I don't remember exactly. It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
I thought it was Buffalo Bill. I'm maybe wrong.
All right. But you got it.
yeah. Romans 10 and 13. For whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall be saved.
Right. Whosoever shall call on the name. All right. And only those that can call upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua are the Israelites.
I got it.
All right.
I got it.
You got it.
This is Joel 2 and 32. It is to come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua hath said, and in the remnant whom Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall call.
Right. The remnant of the nation of Israel. Matter of fact, pull Romans 9.
Right, and that shows
Nine
that,
and 4.
that the deliverance, comes from, Mount Zion, that monument. Who's the monument of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? His people.
Right. Hey,
Not everybody.
right. Everybody won't receive a salvation. Everybody can't receive salvation. It was never for you. All right. You were always in a trick bag.
You can't receive salvation if you don't need to be saved.
Right. Don't save.
You gotta be saved, but you don't need to be saved because you have the best of the best right now.
Yeah, this should happen.
You on top.
Yeah,
If you're in your kingdom, there's no reason for you to be saved.
Hey, your children don't have to worry. They can always turn to office. All right. Right here it is, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, as well as a speckled bird child. Hey, what do they have to do? They have to worry every time they go to a cut. All right.
They could call the cops to help them and be the ones that get taken out.
Right. You got it. Go ahead. Pull that right.
This is Romans 9 and 4. Who are Israelites to whom pertain the adoption and the glory and the covenant and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and His promises.
Right, the servant of the Most High and His promises. So what were the promises that were given? Everything that was a promise that was given was in what? The law. All right? It pertained to the law. Salvation is in the law. All right? The Song of Moses gives testimony of the salvation of Israelites. All right? It didn't say a salvation for everybody and everyone. All right? It said salvation of Israel.
Yep. Isaiah 41 and 8. But then Israel are my servant, Jacob who I have chosen, and the seed of Abraham my friend.
That's right, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Israel was the only chosen seed. All right? Was the only chosen seed. Came out of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right? The nation of Israel. All right? So, hey, your sons are going into captivity. Your daughters are going into captivity and going to be bed witches. All right? Just as the so-called, black woman was a bed witch. All right? And still is today. You can find them all up and down the track. Okay?
Yeah, go one street that way.
All right?
You know, maybe one snowflake.
You're right.
Maybe.
Hey, and she probably a speckled bird. All right? Hey, because what it is all these curses and everything that you have done, hey, through conditioning and breaking down our nation. All right? You have conditioned the so-called Negro, especially the Latinos and Native Americans, hey, for it to be that self-destruction, to put the woman over the man, that the household is divided. Here it is. Cindy will talk back to her husband, but guess what? What's Cindy gonna do? She's gonna be quiet. After a minute, she gonna say what she gotta say, and then she's what? She's gonna stroke that ego. She's gonna make sure that she gets back in good graces, because Cindy knows her place. All right? She knows that, hey, she needs a provider and a protector, even if she can provide for herself. All right? Because at the end of the day, Cindy understands, hey, what her strength is. Okay? But you, women of Israel, most of you have no flipping idea. All right? You're so busy trying to be the man. All right? Hey, that's why you got a passport, bros, a phenomenon. All right? Hey, but what do all these other races do? What do all these other nations do? Hey, they get to come over here to America and trick off on our women. All right? Ejaculate and evacuate. All right? What are they doing? Hey, what are they doing over in Africa? Hey, placing seed in that child. All right? Hey, placing seed, having that child with that African woman. Why? Because now that child has an inheritance over there. All right, because they're not looking at it correctly. All right, not understanding the lineage. All right, you got it.
Romans 10 and 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they
call on whom they have not believed? All right, if you don't know the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right, you have nothing. If you're not of the nation of Israel, hey, you're in your power structure. All right, hey, you're in a good case right now. Hey, live your best life. Do it to the fullest. All right, do everything it is that you want to do because your time is falling short. All right, yeah.
YOLO.
You only live once. All
Which
right,
is a lie.
which is a lie. All right, but hey,
you got 90 seconds?
yeah, you got 90 seconds from that clock. All right, that clock is saying, hey, that dark day is gonna come, and there's 90 seconds. All right, 90 seconds till midnight.
And you only live this lifetime. This is your last, time to shine.
Right.
This is the last time that you're gonna have the ability and capability to do anything you want.
Right.
To go act like a complete maniac, homo, whatever. Gluttonous bastard.
Right. Hey, because what is essentially going to happen? All these curses are going to befall you.
Right.
All right.
And then the laws, you're going to be expected and held accountable, for the laws that will instill righteousness in the world.
Right.
Because that's going to be the new standard that gets set up. So you ain't going to have the freedom, all right? You ain't going to have these same freedoms, all right? You ain't going to be out here, doing a whole bunch of gay shit, all right? Defiling everybody's child, You ain't gonna be down. You know, your the people that set up these you know, these you know, the you know, PEDOs. And you ain't gonna have that access. All right, and try something like that. You know.
Hey, judgment will be pushed out. Hey, expediently. All right. Hey, you will not get your sentence 70 years in prison.
Right.
All right.
Be in jail for 20 years, then have a trial.
Let me. Can I grab something?
Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms 2 and verse 8. It says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession."
Right. Yeah, how about Shimei Ashai said, ask of me and I shall give you the heathen. All right. And who are the heathen? All other 17 nations. If you're not of the nation of Israel, you're a heathen.
Right.
Okay?
And that's what slavery. You know, having servants is a yeah, but having servants is a fruit of the kingdom. You know, that's a perk, right? There, you don't have there's no rulership without having servants.
Right. Hey, and they're not indentured servants. That's after 1,000 years. All right. Then you might get paid for your substance. All right, for your service. Okay.
Let me read down. This is Psalms 2 and 9. It says, "Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron; thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel." And that shows the degree. All right, that yoke of iron that is going to be placed back on the heathen.
Right.
All right, because that rod, you know, we're going to break these nations to bare minimum.
Right.
All right, we're going to take you down to the lowest you ever been. All right, because that's who you are. Speaking about Esau Edom, the lowest base man.
Right. Hey, and it's going to be in righteousness. It's not going to be any of that bullshit, buck breaking, and all that other shit. All right? All that wicked atrocity and just disgusting. All right? Hey, you will receive judgment righteously. You will go into captivity righteously. Hey, and you will have one day off, the Sabbath, to lick your wounds.
Yeah, but don't think we ain't gonna be making fucking jackets out of you and doing that profane
that
shit.
Fucking
You know,
wicked shit.
but hey, we gonna show you the righteous. Right, we gonna righteously whip your ass.
Right.
Right. We gonna righteously whip your ass.
You and little
Right.
Timmy.
So we could pick your babies up, as it says in Psalms, you know, and bust their head open if we want to.
Right.
All right, we could, you know, throw your little baby off a cliff. All right, or feed them to a lion. You know, whatever the hell, you know, is lawful.
Right. Hey, as you have done,
And he can eat you. We ain't gonna eat you.
right, as you have done in times
You
past,
see?
when you used to cut and don't think,
Oh, yeah.
Cindy,
Cut their rod off.
right, Cindy
The family heirloom.
and Jessica, all right, and Jude, and yeah, all y'all, yeah, you going into captivity too.
They said, "Give me that one."
All right. Hey, and not even not all of you going to be able to have the pleasure of being a bed fish. Yeah. All right.
They wanted the Mandingo.
They wanted a good life.
Right. So what you gonna have? Hey, as you cut our women's stomachs open, all right, and hey, took out their babies and let them hang them by their umbilical cords. All that's gonna happen to you. Kick them in the stomach while they were pregnant, and so on and so forth. All right. All that's gonna happen to you when you have to suffer. Hey, that kind of. Taking them while they're down.
False, you know, misinformation.
Right. Hey, how could it be misinformation when, if especially you go to the South Hey, you have all the documentation, all the proof.
You still got the artifacts and
All
art.
right, you got the artifacts, the art. You have the testimonies that have been given from the families that have done it.
Yeah, that's why they make clauses. They made clauses in their law to be able to murder, their slaves, and get away with it when that's unlawful,
Right, because
But they had a clause saying, oh, he wasn't being, you know, he didn't do exactly what I told him, so I could, or if he does this, then I can kill him.
right.
I have the right to.
Hey, because what? He was nothing more than cattle.
And they show you that in all their movies. Because that is how they relive that.
Right.
Don't think that these white people love those slave movies. More, they love watching them. It stirs something as much as they say that they hate them. When you go to these these movies, if you ever go when they come out, the whole theater is filled with white people.
Right.
And
It
they
takes a couple of days to get there.
sometimes you see it, you like, damn, that's fucked up. And sometimes they laughing in there. All right, sometimes they really like they fucked up, But a lot of times they'll laugh at some shit. They watch that shit and that's the best movie. They went Oscar.
Hey, what's that? What's that
both
thing
in
now?
the Oscar.
What's that thing now? Your children shall seek to
Restore that good. That's
restore
a
the
joke.
goods.
That's a not.
Slovakia. I had like 5 burgers at once. Slovakia. You got.
It's Romans 10:14. How then shall they call upon him whom they have not believed? And how shall they call when they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher?
Right. Hey, so Yahweh Shemi Shai has sent preachers, right, to give you the word, to break down the mysteries and the history, right? Still study to show yourself approved, right? Rightly dividing the word of truth. Right, as the apostles say, and as Reading Rainbow says, don't take my word for it.
Right. Go look it up.
Go look it up.
You dumb mother- but Jake don't want to look shit up.
All right.
He a lazy, lazy SOB.
Yeah. Hey, because what did Yahweh Shemi Shai say in the book of Revelation, chapter 3? Blessed those who read it and keep the words of these prophecies. All right.
But was that Peter that said, "Giving all diligence to make thy calling of the election sure." So you got to put in the work to get something out of it, to reap the benefits.
Right.
I got what you was looking for.
Yeah.
So this is in Job 20:10. It says, "His children seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods."
Right. His children seek to please the poor. That's why you got all your children now and be like, Dad, Mom, I can't believe the system that we're a part of. They need reparations. All right? And only a small few saying they need reparations. Because let's be honest, you're not getting any reparations. You didn't get 40 acres in a mule when it was extra fucking cheap. What makes you think you're gonna get it now?
We'll get it all right.
Right.
Hey.
And they calculations way off.
Hey, right. Hey.
So what was it, $1 million or how much were they playing in California?
Like 90. One's 90,000. It depends where you are in your ancestry. It
How you how you know that?
Right. You can't measure. All right.
Because
Jake ain't got the records.
$1 million wouldn't be enough.
Right. Hey, but here it is.
Especially when the system about to crash.
Right.
When
I was just about to say that. They want to give you everything when the system is about to crash.
Right. That's a
smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
It's giving you false hope, giving you to believe in something.
He's a good guy.
Right.
But it's also like, so, America go and fuck up some rainforest, all right, and then they send the Red Cross out there.
Right.
You can't bring that shit back.
Right. You know how many
You
years?
can't bring the destruction that you did to the culture and or like the like those Mayans that live out there and
Right.
shit. You can't.
We're gonna plant more trees.
You just killed off all this, made them relocate all this other shit. They're saying we want to, what was that? Fern Gully.
Right. Fern Gully. I used to love that movie.
Right.
Right. Hey, and that toxic guy on Fern Gully is Esau Edom. All right. His devices, his machines.
It's like whenever they free Jake from being wrongfully accused, he done served damn near a whole life sentence, and then he find out, oh, he really wasn't. He wasn't lying like all the other ones that say that they didn't do it.
What is it, Central Park 5?
Central Park 5
Chicago,
or
that was the stop.
whoever. No, that was in New York. Yeah. But whoever, then they give them a measly little cash out if they survive.
Yeah, right.
And what's $5 million or a couple $1 million when y'all it's like you might have got stabbed up in there, don't got a missing organs.
Right. What's your position?
What's the psychological what's your psychological state? What's
Right.
what's your health like eating all the time ramen spreads 30, 20 plus years?
Hey, what did they gave that, what is he, I think he's like a senator in New York or something like that, or whatever. He was pulled over with his wife and his daughters, right? And he was a part of the Central Park 5, right? Because he got a position in government, this is supposed to make him, it's supposed to make up for everything, all right? Everything that he had to suffer in jail.
See, he makes sure nobody else does.
All right.
It's fucking right.
Hey, it's another smoke and mirror, another distraction. Because here it is. Hey, delusion is running rapid. All right, here on the shores of America.
That's like when they put Obama in presidency and killed more, Israelites than ever before.
Right.
Well, I mean, in recent years.
Hey.
But yeah, everybody blow up because Trump looked like, but Trump was freeing your Jake celebrity.
Right.
He was getting Meek Mills out, Kodak.
Hey, because what did you say? You're that same. Hey, that's spiritual. Because you're that same wicked generation that said what? Barabbas, free Barabbas. All right. Hey, and slay Yahushua. That's what you guys said.
You're doing it now.
Right. You're doing it. Hey, spiritually, you're doing it.
Yeah, free these homo thug rappers.
Yeah, thug.
All right. Hey, and we know, hey, this devil is at his end, right? Because what's going to happen? Revelations 12 and 12. Go ahead, get that. Let me read 15.
Romans 10 and 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things.
Right, because here it is. You think, hey, we're not preaching good things and peace. We're preaching, hey, all peace. It's all peace. It's all safety. It's all good news. This is peace and safety for the Israelites that believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's peace and safety. It's not my fault that you don't believe. All right? It's not this brother's fault. It's not that brother's fault that you don't believe. This is the peace and safety. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, hey, I am a roughly paraphrasing, I am a strong tower. Yeah. The name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it. All right?
Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Right. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, hey, rejoice, but at the same time, whoa. All right? Rejoice. All right? That this shit is almost at an end. Be happy. All right? Don't be sad because, hey, this place is falling. Don't be sad that, hey, that this concrete is going to be gone. That you Israelites don't have to worry about working a job, being 9 to 5 and being employed and worry about time, and worry about how you're going to feed your kids, and worry about where your kids are. don't worry. All right, don't worry for this place. All right, this place is an atrocity, it's abomination. What has this place really done for you? All right, what has it done for your fathers and your father's father, your mothers and your mother's mother, so on and so forth? How many generations can you go back and say, hey, we prospered in this generation?
That's basically,
None.
it's funny you saying that now because it's basically saying Jake, he wasn't brought here to be successful. He was brought here to be slaves.
Right.
Because we still have that mindset that we could be like them. We want to be like the Joneses.
Yeah, rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Right. Because what do you got about Shimmy Al-Shai say?
Love not the world and other things in it.
There you go.
This fashion is world will fade away.
It's all fading away. It's fading away before your very eyes, but here it is. You want to cling on to and hold it. It's so true. All right, this because Jake doesn't read. Hey, that old saying, if you want to ever hide anything from it, put it in the book.
Put it in the book.
All right, in the book.
Put it in the book.
All right.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
Right, this devil know he's got a short time. Why do you think, hey, he's starting to release bits of information? Why do you think he has already stripped away certain parts of the Constitution from him? All right, now he's after that freedom of speech.
All right, take that border down.
Right. Hey, he is now, implementing those little cracks in the armor. All right, the cracks in the armor of American society. All right, that Constitution that was that shield for the people. All right, that's what held this country as the glue, held faithful and true. All right, as you bled red, white, and blue. That's what you held on to. But through the mischief in his laws, all right, and because of your pride, Esau, Edom, your higher upper elite, hey, you low level Edomites, your higher upper elites, your higher hierarchy of your nation sold you out. All right, they sold you out too. All right. So don't look at Jake as if Jake really did something to you. All right, it's their fault.
So,
You got like 148. This is second Esdras 2 and 27. It says, "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord." Right? So that's that time. That's why the elect ain't really tripping about the destruction coming, because we know we in good graces with Yahweh Shimi Al Shai. Hey, we're gonna be taken care of. We're gonna be good. All right. That's why it seems evil. Prophecy. Of the Bible seems evil to the heathen nations because of the destruction. But the elect. All right. They know the destruction. Is all for that purpose. And signs that get us, and signs and things that must come to pass for us to get into the kingdom, right? So that's why it's good news. All right, that's why we can look at Babylon getting burnt up with fervent heat and say that's good news. I can't wait till that happens.
Right.
And for Jacob's trouble to come, even though it's still going to be fearful, because we're going to see the majesty of Yahweh Shemi Shai and the marvels that he can fully perform.
Right.
But it's going to be
That might.
yeah, but it's still going to be like we're going to be shook in fear, but we're going to be happy at the same time.
Right. Hey, it's understanding the fear of Yahweh by Shimmy Shai is not just for you to sit there and tremble, be like, oh, I'm so scared, shaking in my boots.
He ain't gonna
Right.
because, but the Lord's gonna put a different spirit on us
Right.
as well. You know, to hey, if you've been meditating on this, you know, and see, you know, it's less nerve wracking than somebody who's just, you know, walking about. Oh shit!
Right. Yahweh Shimmy Shai, the fear that Yahweh Shimmy Shai wants you to have is to understand that he controls all things and everything at any given time. And know that he calls the shots. And you can do not shit about it.
Right. Instead of being,
Right.
you know, these people in the world, they're gonna be walking around one day, you know, their debit card not gonna work, and be like, what the fuck? Then they gonna see a bunch of people, you know, looting shit, and be like, what the fuck? Then they gonna see, you know, little, you know, it's just gonna escalate from there. You know, they gonna see, you know, Civil War people, you know, just all this shit. You know, Leviathan pop out, they're gonna be, what the fuck?
Yeah, that right there, though. See that?
You know,
Hey, that's what the scripture
the
said. They will
chariots,
give up the
the
ghost.
chariots come out, zombies come out. You know, they said zombies weren't real. They said Godzilla wasn't real.
Right.
They said Bigfoot wasn't real, and then, you know,
All right. Hey, he's getting a cool down spirit. This is great.
right.
This is Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. We no, where there has scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from Yahweh Shem Yahshai our power.
Right. And it was, hey, when we departed from Yahweh Shimmy Shai, all right, and went after other gods, all right, bowing ourselves down, wanting to be on one accord with the nations. Right? We want to, hey, Israel was in We Are the World spirit.
Yeah, we want to.
All right? We want a king.
We want a king.
We want to, hey, we want to eat that. We want to go there. All right? We want to be able to do that. All right? And then we seen that it wasn't beneficial to us in this day and this time. Yahweh Shimmy Shai woke us up. All right? And said, this is why it's not beneficial. I don't have to tell you, but I'm telling you. I'm showing you why it's not beneficial unto you. All right? So take heed. All right? And come up out of Babylon. All right? Read down.
Hear Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understanding wisdom.
Right. Hear the commandments of life, and that gives you wisdom. All right. Hey, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. All right. So, what do you need to make it through this time? You need wisdom and knowledge of these scriptures of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. How to maneuver, how to move. All right. What spirit? How to be strategic. What spirit to be in. All right. Here it is. You had a time to folly and play and bullshit. But when you wake up to the truth that Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all games are up. All right, all games are over. When I thought as a child, I spake as a child. All right, but now that I'm a man, I think and do as a man does.
Yeah. It's
All right,
taking care of business.
and taking care of Father's business. All right, we are here to do Yahweh Shem Yahushai's business, and the business of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is to tell you, hey, destruction is coming.
Right. You gotta, you know, you gotta really speak right things, man.
All right,
Cause that's a little kid spirit. That's they said to do it like this, but I'm gonna do it like this.
right. I'm gonna make it new.
They gonna feel this better.
All right,
You know, we ain't trying to make nobody feel shit. Right? Either you get you either get this truth how it was meant to be brought out and how it's supposed to be brought out, or if you don't like it, you know, kick rocks.
What do you say? Get down or lay down.
that's right. You will get laid down.
Yeah, God.
All right. By Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. If you hearken not unto this word, and guess what? Good riddance. All right? Good
We ain't out
riddance.
here trying to save everybody.
Right.
We ain't trying to play to people's emotions. You know, we just gonna give you it straight like it is. You know, if you don't like it, so what? If
Right.
you don't agree with it, we don't give a fuck.
Right. It doesn't matter. Hey, we won't
That
lose
ain't gonna
1
stop.
week of sleep.
It ain't gonna stop prophecy
Right.
from being fulfilled.
Hey, we sleep better knowing that we did the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to bring it out unto you.
I fish you off good. Yeah.
All right? Let that rouse your emotions up. All right? Men aren't supposed to be emotional. You're only supposed to have emotions. All right? But it's not meant for you to be emotional.
That's true, right?
All right?
Because a lot of these men, these two turds and sick niggas, man, they're very emotional. Act like you act more as a woman, you know?
Right.
Just that, and that's how Esau got y'all, man.
All right? Y'all fellas got anything y'all want to bring up? Yep. Anything you want to touch on? But how about Shem Yahushua? Hey, is making this kingdom fall. All right? Brick by brick, piece by piece. All right?
Caught it?
The right spirit to be in.
No, not the spirit of need to be in the spirit of warning, not hurting.
That's Ecclesiastes.
That's what you're talking about.
More like a warrior.
I mean, you got seasons. Everything
Uh,
there is a season.
That's Ecclesiastes 3.
Time of peace and time for war.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ecclesiastes 3. I mean, you could start at 1 and then drop down to 3.
Let's bring it up.
So, bro, I'm sorry, huh?
Start one, then drop down to 9.
Preset.
Yeah, no.
Start where you want to start. Right?
Yeah. Here it is right here. It's really 3 and 8. The time.
Yeah, we just start at 1, read 1, and then drop down.
Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right, to everything and every time there's a season. All right, as you had your season to reign, as there is season, hey, for you to get gain, for you to bring in that harvest. All right, hey, for any, you can pick anything. For a woman to be pregnant, all right, there's a season to everything.
To go into it.
To
You
go
can
into
only go into it for a season.
Right, hey, only a season. All right, hey, you got 3 weeks out of a month.
Right.
Okay. That's when you're able righteously to go in unto it. All right. You see yourself on this chart?
Come on.
It's right here. Which what line?
Jesus, the Lion of Judah.
The line of Judah. All right. So
What's your nationality?
what's your nationality?
What's it on your
Hebrew.
father's side?
All right.
David.
On your father's side, like what are you? What's your nationality?
Mexican.
Mexican. You're you'd be of the tribe of Issachar,
Yep, that's true.
right?
So you're a daughter of Israel.
Of course,
Yeah.
everybody is.
No.
Unless if you follow what
No.
Jesus Christ.
That's not true.
Everybody, because God made everybody.
Correct.
Some they go to another side and they don't want to follow Him.
Full number.
If you follow Him, like He says, He is love, right? He is
He's
love.
love and darkness.
He is love. Pure
And
love.
he's light and darkness.
You said did
He's
I?
a love of balance.
He is love. He says, do what I do.
He also said,
You
"I
will
kill
do
and
my-"
make alive."
Right. He said
Yeah,
Yeah. So he does the bad and the good.
that is more good than bad.
No, he's
he's a
just
balance. I was just about to say that.
Perfect.
Okay, it's a pleasure to
But
meet
no,
you guys.
no,
And I really
no, this
appreciate
real
that
quick.
you guys.
This is the book of
Notice.
Proverbs, chapter 11, and verse 1. A false balance is an abomination unto the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
You know,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
know,
So, to have a balance, that means it has to be
Yeah.
equally scaled, right?
Yeah.
So, how can he do more? How can he love more than he hates?
Because he's like that. He's love.
no, I don't have an understanding. Well, I'll put it like this: you're children of Israel, the 12. You're of the nation of Israel. Israel was God's chosen people. All right, that's who He delivered out of Egypt. All right, there's going to be another deliverance in this place where it's known as spiritually. What are you saying? Spiritually, America is known as Egypt and Sodom.
American?
America
No,
in the
as
Bible.
Egypt?
In the Bible.
Can you show me that? Because I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
go to Revelations 11 and 8. So,
Oh, wow.
so
I didn't know that.
so in the Bible, and then you also can you grab Mystery Babylon and
Do
so
you guys have somewhere I can go?
on YouTube because this is the
Okay.
truth.
Okay.
You're not gonna find this in Christian churches
Yeah.
or
Well, that's awesome. I
Catholicism.
really appreciate that because God, like I said, I love God with all my heart. I'm doing bad stuff, you know that.
Yeah, everybody has
follow the grace of God. But if you want to follow Him truly, that's the thing.
you have to know the truth
Exactly.
and so we teach His true name in the Hebrew, all right, which is Yahweh.
Yeah. Joshua.
No, it's Yahweh because there is no J
Yeah, I
until
know.
the 1600s.
Okay.
So going back, we go back to the root.
Okay. Joshua is the Messiah. How do you explain that? Yeah, but I say, how do I explain that to you guys? Because okay, that's so beautiful. I really guys. What? So where can I go?
Do you know
When I come back, I want to
YouTube?
When I come back, I want to take a picture.
Okay, where?
Thank you, though.
Okay. I was trying to get to the MOTV because I know she ain't heard about that, but she ain't gonna, she in that Jesus spirit.
Right.
We might not be here when she get back.
Hold on. This is
Trying
the
to
book
give
of
her the channel.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, and verse 13, and it reads, "The wicked is snared by their transgressions of their lips, but the just shall come out of trouble." All right, hey, and she was snared by the transgression of her lips. Hey, continuing to speak when this brother is trying to give her the understanding and the knowledge.
I'm trying
Right?
to give her the channel.
Yeah, right. And trying to give him the channel. All right, hey, trying to impart her with substance so she can take it and do some research. All right.
That was that moment right there. Listen, quiet.
You think it's gonna still be here? This is the state of not just Israel. She thinks she gonna walk this whole lap, and then we might not be here by the time she done with that. I ain't gonna wait for her. She had if we were just about to, if the spirit keep us here, then it's whatever. But that this is what Israel do. They think that they could walk this whole track, and then Yahweh Bashim Shai gonna be right here waiting for them.
Right.
They think that they could go fuck around and do whatever the fuck they want, and then when they ready to get right, now. But now I'm ready to get right with the Lord. No, it's too late. That's why it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. All right? God don't love everybody. 2/3 of his own people gonna burn up.
After that, he gonna bring straight to him. Wipe their ass out.
Right? So he a power to judge at once. You think he got time for you? He judging nations. You even though Yahweh Shai did point out he knows every hair on your body. He could count the number. He knows what you did this morning when you woke up.
Hey, he sealed the instructions in your sleep.
He told you what to do. And he wrote that way before you even got it. You knew what you did.
It was already played out.
Before it was before the foundation of this earth was set. He knew what you were doing tomorrow,
Right.
this time. All right. And so you low level to him.
Your thoughts are not
Right.
my thoughts.
That's why our nation needs to get retired. Right? Because they don't believe in that order. They think it's how things were however they believe, as long as they quote unquote good person, that God's gonna save them. Well, you right in your own mind.
You think they're already
You're not right in the sight of Yahweh Shemar. You need to be retaught what righteousness truly is. And that starts with going back to Yahweh Shemar, well, going back to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shemar, but understanding, and believing on Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai was the perfection of the law. Yahweh Shai was, the living embodiment of the entire scriptures.
Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. A time of love and a time of hate, a time of war and a time of peace. We're in that time right now, that time of war, man. So that mindset, saying that, the men of Yahweh Shai we wants to teach it. Going back with the brother talking about being that more emotional man. We see it's war out here. We don't got time for this fuck shit or anything like that. It's to get ready for, hey, we just read. Satan's gonna come down with great flood. So we getting ready. In order to be ready, to stay ready, still got to get ready. But we got the power with Yahweh Shai.
Right, and it's not yet a physical carnal war.
Yes,
Right, this is a spiritual battle because the weapons of our warfare are right.
Hey, when they be talking that love shit, the elder broke it down like this one time, and it was too cold. So let me bring it out, even though she ain't here. But
Ham already knew.
So I'm gonna bring this. This is Isaiah 63:7. It says, "I will mention the loving kindness of Yahweh and the praises of Yahweh according to all that Yahweh had bestowed on us in the great goodness for the house of Israel, which He hath bestowed on them according to His mercies and according to the multitude of His loving kindness." All right. Now, what's at the beginning of that chapter?
All of the mercy and grace of His love.
Right. Now let's go to the beginning of that chapter. Isaiah 63:1. "Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save." So, that's speaking about Yahweh Shai returning to the Edomite-based kingdom, all right, which we know as Babylon the Great, the capital. Basra was the capital of Edom. This is the capital of wickedness, capital of this beast system.
Right.
All right.
This is their money maker.
So there you have the just balance.
Right.
He just explained how he is going to f this world up. All right. There's going to be so much bloodshed, as it says in 60. To the horse's brow, but it says the slain of the Lord shall be many. He said in Matthew's 10th chapter, he comes, with not with peace, but a sword.
War in his heart. Ooh, it's a man of war. Right? War is war is on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's mind.
Yeah, that's a vengeance. Vengeance is on his mind. He's coming for a payback, revenge. Really, avenge.
Recompense.
The Avenger.
Right? Right? Hey, Lord of Heaven, this is an edifying camp, and we're going to go ahead and face the east and give all honor and glory and praise unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem,
double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children of this learning, to the I should have done the house of David. So next time say
Shalom.
Shalom from Yasharala.
I almost said it. I was like, what? Sorry, brother. I didn't get your precepts, but
You
it
go ahead
was.
and read it right quick.
I don't know. I can't scroll down on the comments right now. I can't scroll down.
Yeah, scroll down.
Yeah, I was trying to do it.
Yeah, see if you can read it up there right there.
I almost just. I don't know. It's still on.
We had
Because I can't.
this is from the brother Yasharala 144K, Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth are smoother than butter, but worry was in his heart, and his words were smoother than oil, yet were the drained swords.
Yeah, where they're drawing swords. His mouth was smoother than butter. That's when these devils tell you one thing and set up another. It's no different from what they did that they're doing in these places of employment. Here it is. Amazon's laying off workers. UPS is laying off workers. All right, amongst the tech companies, laying off workers. Here it is. They're giving them an increase, but yet they're cutting jobs. All right, so this devil is making sure that he still has the money that was there that he had already allotted to himself first and foremost. He is not for the people. Right? He cares not for the people. Go ahead and read.
Ezekiel 3 and 11. And go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of Israel, and speak unto them and tell them, this said Yahweh Shem Yahshai of power, whether they will hear or whether they will forbid.
Right. So whether you accept this word or not, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahshai said, speak unto the children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as your speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right, because you can look like a so-called Chinese man, look like a so-called white man, look like a so-called Hindu man. All right, but if your father's line goes back, hey, you belong to the children of Israel. All right?
Matthew 15 and 24. But he answered and said, I am sent but to the house, I am sent but unto the lost sheep of Israel. I'll read it again. It's Matthew 15 and 24. I am sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Read it again.
It's Matthew 15 and 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right. But unto the lost sheep.
Your light on.
To the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right, and those lost sheep are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as your speckled birds whose father's line goes back.
The lost sheep, more so going into the Israelite foreigners.
God.
The Gentiles, the Israel was scattered.
Right, because here it is. You don't believe. All right, you don't believe that which is lost. All right, you could look like an Israelite and be in other lands, all right, and still not know that you are what? Israel. All right, I think I seen it on, I forgot the name of that.
And that's
Black to Africa.
Yeah, Black to Africa.
And the guy, he did a video on the guy who didn't know that his heritage went back to an Israelite, and he was from Africa.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't know nothing about Israel. Right? He knew there was some place in the Bible, but he didn't know his lineage came back to Israel, and he lives in the landmass of Africa. All right?
Yeah. Hey, he a close Gentile.
Right.
Yeah. But some travel further than that.
Right. Some travel further than that and don't know. All right? Don't look like, the parts of an Israelite. All right? But yet, lo and behold, their father's line goes back. Matter of fact, go ahead and get that right quick. Because this is all about the seed of your father.
It's Numbers 1 and 18. And they shall assemble all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and their pedigrees, and they declare their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of names from 20 years old and outward by their bows.
Right, the pedigree of their father. All right, hey, their father's line, their father's lineage. All right, what your father is, that is what you are. Your mother cultivates the seed. Your father determines, hey, if you're an Israelite or not. Okay? Whether you care to accept it, choose it, deny it, does not matter. All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has spoken on the matter. All right? Yeah. With that, hey, the next time, you say Shalom from Yasharallah.